Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about Sneak Peek 2 and Sneak Peek 3. Greetings agents, this is C and Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. After discussing with Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme explained he needs a new team to solve his devilish problem. Our agents have found a scientist that specializes in supernatural phenomena. The first stop was his lab. Let's check this out. Well, and if you notice right here, I'm seeing an awakened crystal here. Or a Mandalay gem. Cool, you see the shadow right there? Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good old Morbius is coming to the game. That is freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Seems like our agents won't be safe under the cover of the night anymore. Try to find the clues and see if you can find out which hero will join the new team. So that's freaking awesome. Morbius is coming to the game. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, okay, we're going to get a new character, but where are we going to use them? Are they just going to be another character that's going to sit on the shelf that we're not going to play with like so many of our other characters? The game is so saturated with new characters that it's not even funny, although I do love Morbius and I'm really happy that he is coming to the game. You see quite a few dislikes, and probably for the reasons I just mentioned. So let's check out Sneak Peek 3. With the rise of Mephisto's fortress in Las Vegas, which Doctor Strange caused, a little spoiler there, a resident superhero dons his scarlet mask once again. Since our agents haven't gathered enough intel on this dangerous area, reconnaissance will be invaluable. Swinging through the city. And if you look really closely, you definitely see some webs there. And if you look right here, we'll zoom in a little bit, you can see the Scarlet Spider. And this is really great. I'm actually very happy about this too, you know. But again, it's another new character, right, that a lot of us really would hope to be in here in the game, and that's awesome. But again, where are we going to use them? You know, they got to make these new characters relevant, because if they're not awakened, which it looks like Morbius is going to be awakened. We saw the Mandalay gem there, so he might be pretty relevant. We'll see, because you need awakened characters or tier 3s to be able to be used in story mode. They're more valuable in squad battle. They're usually just stronger. So there's some good hope for Morbius, but Scarlet Spider, I mean, he'll probably just be another character that we'll probably mainly use in Shadowland. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just saying that's probably what's going to happen, because if you look at Netmarvel's past with the spider characters, they really never did them justice. This guy right here is the only one they really did justice. I mean, Spider-Man, there was a moment in his career in Marvel Future Fight, if you want to call it that, where, you know, he got this homecoming uniform, and this actually was a meta for a very short time. It didn't last very long. He was an ABX meta there for a little bit, for maybe a month or 2 months, and that was it. He didn't get much shine at all, and obviously with his newest uniforms, he just never got any shine at all. You know, he really was underpowered compared to what he should be. I mean, honestly, Spider-Man is one of the most durable characters in Marvel. He's a very strong character. He can take a lot of attacks and keep on fighting, and I don't know, they just don't really make him what he should be, because he's, well, arguably the most popular character in Marvel. I would say he is. And, well, maybe these days it might be different, but I don't know, man. Spider-Man he's a household name. So he's just been underdeveloped all the time. And now they're going to bring in Scarlet Spider. Well, even if Scarlet Spider is as powerful as Spidey 2099, who is a spectacular character. Spidey 2099 is the best Spider-Man that we have in the game. He is the most powerful easily. And he's just a tier 2. He has no awakened skill, nothing like that. But even if Scarlet Spider is as powerful as this guy, it's not going to make, I mean, it'll be cool and it'll be nice, but it's not going to be meta breaking, you know? And unfortunately, these days, with so many characters in the game, with the game being so saturated with all these characters, you need meta breaking characters to really make an impact. If not, you're just going to play them in Shadowland, which can be fun at times, but is it really what we want for these characters? No. Really what we want is more game modes, more content, to use more of our roster, not something like Shadowland where you got infinite freaking Shadowlands where it takes you hours and hours and hours to complete it. You know, a lot of us are on time restrictions. We just can't do that. So I'm excited for Scarlet Spider. I'm excited for Morbius. Really a little bit more excited for Morbius because I think he'd probably be more relevant because he's going to get the Awakened skill. You know, at least that's what I would assume from seeing that Mandalay gem in there. But as far as my Spidey 2099, I mean, like I said, if Scarlet Spider's as powerful as him, it'll be great. But I don't think it'd really be good enough. My Spidey 29 has 23,000 physical attack. He has max attack speed, 49 crit rate, 193 critical damage, max indoor defense, max skill cooldown. Oh yeah, and he does have the leadership tag, which is funny. He has 5-star Urus, first and last gear 25. All of his skills are 6, and the thing that makes Spidey so powerful in this uniform is he gets an all defense down that starts off at 15% from his third skill, stacks up to 45%. He has a very powerful, he has damage accumulation on his fifth skill. That's a very long iframe, freaking insanity. Then he has the fourth skill. That's just a nice long iframe. And then he has this passive, which grants 75% invisibility, ignore targeting for 2 seconds. So they can't see him for 2 seconds at a time. It's freaking awesome. It really helps his survivability. I do have a stage 9 Power Angry Hawk set. At one time I had him really developed. He has a CTP of energy with a 200% damage proc, and he does have a mythic uni. You know, I do have some love in him. You know, we got Black Widow here for the first one. Green Goblin. Black Widow, is that? Yeah, that's for crystal still. Green Goblin, that's for gold. Elsa, I think this is for gold, but I could be wrong. And then you got Moon Knight here. That's for crystals. That's crazy. That should be for freaking gold. And then you got Punisher here, who's also for crystals. That should be for gold too. So, I mean, so we're just going to take him into some world boss. I'm not going to do the clear because Corvus isn't my world boss of the day. But we're just going to do stage 70 and just show the power of Spidey 2099. And even though he is so strong, and if Scarlet Spider would be as strong as him, would it be good enough? You know, we're just going to use these strikers. We are going to bring in a heal because Corvus has a lot of bleed. And, you know, a funny thing, all the Spideys are just, they're not very durable. You know, none of them. They can all die pretty easy. Which, you know, like I said earlier, that's just effed up. You know, Spidey is really a super durable character. I mean, he's as durable as a damn spider, you know, a human spider. So it's weird. Come on. There we go. I mean, stage 70. Stage 70, man. It's pretty nuts. Go, run around, run around. I mean, he can plow through this. I mean, a well-built Spidey 2099 could probably do stage 80. That's the one thing I don't like about him when he does his third skill. He swings so far away. You got to really time your when you hit your skills a little bit better than what I'm doing there. There we go. As soon as he passes the world boss, then you want to hit that fifth skill after doing the third skill. Here we go. That damn CTP of Insight on White Fox kind of messes me up. I see that proc and sometimes I think it's his proc. His damage proc. I mean, you can see, I mean, he's freaking insane. He is a strong damn character. But, you know, even Spidey 29 doesn't get talked about at all. So that's why I think that, you know, the Scarlet Spider, like, I'm excited for him, and I think it's awesome that he's coming to the game. But I just don't think that it's really going to matter that much because it's probably going to end up like this, where you're going to have a, hopefully, I mean, if he is this strong, that will be awesome. I mean, there's no denying, you know, stage 70 is pretty insane. I mean, that would be awesome. But, I mean, honestly, guys, I don't even hardly play with Spidey 2099, even as strong as he is. Because other characters are just more durable and, honestly, I'm not going to say easier to play because that's just not true. He's a very easy character to play. And our proc got off just now, big time. Bastard. There we go, come on. I mean, the damage is nuts. I mean, look at this. It's nuts. We're going to go ahead and switch because I don't want to die from that bleed. There we go, we just died. We're going to go ahead and charm old boy. Since we got White Fox, we might as well. There we go. That's something else that's nice about Spidey 2099 is that you can use White Fox. That's freaking dope, actually. I mean, he can freaking plow through this crap. Come on. And I'm just coming in here on a whim, doing stage 70. I mean, really, in all honesty, if Scarlet Spider was as strong as him, that would be cool. Okay, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, and then we died. Yeah. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. But as far as his power, he's insane. But really, you know, I think what I would like to see from Scarlet Spider is maybe a little bit more durability, you know, maybe be as strong as Spidey 2099, but have a little bit more durability. But the thing is, you still have a character like, you know, the OG Spider-Man, right? And a lot of people just always feel like, you know, we get these new characters, but they never want to fix our OG characters. They never want to make our OG characters as strong as what they should be because of their popularity, always banking on it. Because they know every time they get a uniform for this guy, we're going to buy it. We're going to buy it as Spider-Man. We're going to buy it. We love Peter Parker. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me. I am excited. You know, I am excited that Morbius is coming to the game. I am excited that Spidey 29, or I'm sorry, that Scarlet Spider is coming to the game. And something that you all mentioned was that wasn't a Mephisto in the first sneak peek. That was a Doctor Strange uniform, which is awesome. That's spectacular. He really doesn't need a uniform, to be perfectly honest. But a lot of people already have the character. So if it's an upgrade, that'll be good. Although he is a native tier 2, he does cost a lot of resources, which honestly, guys, I'm actually lacking myself. I'm lacking resources pretty big right now. So yeah, I'm not really, I mean, the game, I say this in a lot of videos, they need to give us more resources. They need to make these characters, they need to give us more game modes where these characters can be more relevant. Because, you know, we have so many of them, over 200 of them, it's ridiculous. We need places to play them, places where they're relevant. Shadowland has a nice little start where they're, you know, you need the Phoenix ability to do certain Shadowlands. You need the Spider Sense ability. That's a good start. We need things like that that make these characters more relevant. Give them some different tags or something to where it'd be like, okay, it's worth building them. If not, then yeah, you might pass on the uniforms and not buy them at all. So let me know how you're all feeling about Morbius and Scarlet Spider coming to the game. Let me know if you're excited for Damnation and Midnight Suns entering the game. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.